Hey Skylo, did you know that under your skin there's a skeleton? 3, 2, 1. We counted down.
Welcome back to the Counterfeit Intelligence Podcast.
We are
I
your
am not-
hosts. Oh,
Jonathan.
neither am I, believe it or not.
He's lying.
No, I'm not lying. But the birth certificate doesn't say Jonathan.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what they all say.
so I'm telling the truth. You're welcome to check it if you want.
Please bring it. I'll make a photocopy.
I'll just flash it in front of the,
Yeah.
you know,
You should.
read it out loud
And
for the
your
audio only.
social, real quick. Yeah.
Yeah, my social, I actually memorized the numbers so I can say them out loud right now if you want.
I've almost got it memorized. I just haven't used it enough.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
We are the Counterfeit Intelligence Podcast.
Impelligence.
Impellitent Podcast. Impotent Podcast. Counterfeit Impotent Podcast. We talk about penis problems.
On air for
on
America.
live studio audience. Imp.
Yep.
We got questions.
That we
Questions
do.
like, how would you?
Yeah, how would you do something?
Those
How
are,
would you not do something?
that's the theme of the questions. We got a bunch.
25
25
each,
each.
baby.
You want to kick us off, Pimp?
I suppose I can do that. My first question. How would you go about building an altar to a higher power?
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
it's got to be made of gold. That's
Gold.
just a given.
It has
It's got to
to
be
be
made of
gold.
gold. It's got to be big. It's got to be bigger than most livable structures that are in
What
the
is
vicinity.
Livable structure.
Like houses,
Oh, okay.
you know.
okay.
It's got to
Yeah.
be bigger than the domiciles that the average people live in. Not as big as the mansion or whatever palace I'm in, though. You know. It's got to
Okay,
be bigger
so
than the
smaller
houses, though.
than
Yep.
your mansion.
Smaller than the mansion.
Bigger than
Because
the
we all know
fucking-
who's number one. Yeah, bigger than the hovels, and then the little tents that the old peasants live in, and then
yeah.
it's got to be in the shape of whatever higher power that is. Say we pray to, I don't know, perchance Bill Clinton. It's got to be in the shape of Bill Clinton. There's a giant golden
Okay.
Bill Clinton statue,
Yeah.
and he's standing on Hillary Clinton's head and like stomping it.
Yeah.
And he's got the emails in his hand, and he's saving America.
So that's how you'd get a higher power to like
Yeah,
bless you more.
that
you
higher
know?
power being Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton's a higher power. Interesting. What if it was like a situation where you didn't exactly know what the higher power looked like?
And it will be in
You
of
know.
my image.
So you're just gonna make a big U?
Yeah.
And you'd be like, hey,
Yeah.
higher power.
People like
look,
to
I'm
believe.
bigger than everybody else.
People like to believe in what they can see, and what they will see is this is an
Seeing
image
is
of our
belief.
God.
Yeah.
That God looks like you. It's because I'm the son of that God. Done. Just two birds, one stone.
Yeah, no, I
Building a
see what-
thing for a higher tower and then becoming that higher power.
So it's either Bill Clinton stomping on his foes for Hillary.
No. Stopping on Hillary for America.
Okay, yeah, you got it.
Or
That or yourself.
yes.
Okay, makes sense.
How would you raise Czechoslovakia to the ground with only a single match?
So this would be a waiting game.
Yeah, you gotta
Right.
burn a whole country. Yeah, how you doing?
It's a waiting game. We gotta wait for a dry year in Czechoslovakia.
Okay.
That's the secret, right? They haven't been doing land management like they should be. You know, they're not pruning back the little ones. So there's plenty of shit to burn. Czechoslovakians will never see it coming. They've never had a forest fire that I can think of. We're gonna fix that with a single match.
So forest fire in Czechoslovakia. You're gonna
The
start
whole
it.
thing. Yeah.
Okay. You gotta keep it going though. What if they got firefighters?
Wind.
You're gonna make wind?
They don't have infrastructure. We're waiting for a dry, windy day. Fire trucks
Okay.
won't even be able to drive fast enough to stop this fire.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a miracle hasn't happened already. Czechoslovakia being known for their lack of infrastructure and
Yeah. One dry year away
Dry
from
seasons.
not existing.
yeah, like they exist right now.
Exactly.
Yeah. This is really funny.
All right.
This
What's
That's a-
really
this
it's a good
next question, because I got one very
Yeah.
similar to it.
How would you convince Ye West out of loving Hitler?
I wouldn't.
John, that wasn't the question.
I would just very simply point out. No, it's more complicated than that. The man has schizophrenia. Drugs. I would put him on drugs. I would put him on a lot of drugs. A lot of anti-schizophrenia drugs.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's
Mood stabilizers. And
yeah,
shit.
because that's what's happening.
Yeah.
It's literally what's happening. It's not even like, oh, he's just bipolar. No, schizophrenia probably.
Mm-hmm.
Very creative.
Yep.
We can get him. We can get him though. Hook him on drugs. Put him in a room. He can't see light.
Take away his vision
Convince him that he's somebody else.
would be a lot easier if he couldn't see.
CIA tricks. Beat him while he's on LSD with pictures of Hitler to make him hate Hitler.
Love him less.
Yeah, we'll hate him. Yeah, to the point where he wants to kill people that even kind of look like Hitler.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's how we do it.
Sleeper cell.
Dose him on LSD. Beat his ass until he doesn't like Hitler anymore.
Till he kills Hitler lookalikes. Yeah.
Easy.
Nice.
Easy.
Nice.
All right.
Solid answer.
I told you my questions had a bit of a theme. How would you topple the U.S. government?
Easy.
Okay.
We let in more Mexicans for one purpose.
Taking our jobs.
Building housing. We're in a bit of a housing crisis.
Okay.
And we're gonna have fucking Mexican houses real quick. Because they got a fucking work ethic down there south of the border.
So how's that going to topple the U.S. government with just building houses for people?
Because people will finally be able to afford things. And then slowly over time, they'll
okay.
vote in our Mexican overlords.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Just become Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Look out! They're gonna assimilate us.
They're gonna take our fucking jobs for real.
For real. They're gonna take all of our
Even
jobs.
government jobs. You thought
Oh,
those were
shit.
safe.
Not anymore.
Yeah. Them sneakies. Alright, John, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
How are you gonna deal?
How would you?
How would you
Yeah.
deal with the elderly that have Alzheimer's and dementia as president?
Like I'm the president.
You're the president.
How would I deal with
The
elderly
population
Alzheimer's
of
and
the
dementia
people losing their minds is getting up there.
Okay.
How are you going to deal with the problem?
A lot of elderly people have deep-rooted racism from their upbringing. The elderly people that we have in this generation is usually for the Vietnamese and the Chinese because of the Vietnam War. So I would just simply arm them and send them to China
All of the
and let their natural reflexes take charge. And we would topple China by sending
You're sending them-
droves of Alzheimer's and dementia patients
To
in
the
with
West?
M16s, yeah, to China.
Okay.
And they'll be like, oh my God, it's the CCP, it's the Chinese, Soviet China. And then they'll remember what they did in Vietnam and then they'll just start. And Chinese government, we're turning them into
Weapons of war.
weapons of war against the Chinese government. Jesus. I got a question for you, remarkably similar. How would you go about lowering the price of butter?
Mandate lactation for all with udders.
What do you mean? What do you mean with all for all? With like
If
all
you
cows?
can- no.
Just anything that can make milk,
If you make milk or making sure you make milk.
so that way you make butter. So
Yeah,
flood
yeah.
the market with butter.
Or cheese. We could make that too. All milk products we could be making in droves if the uddered would give.
Can humans make cheese with their milk?
Probably. Feed your baby cheese that you made. Uh-oh, Michaela's calling me.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
Oh shit. Well,
So
we're gonna cut. We can cut this out. Remember?
Okay.
No, well,
Sure.
don't pause it.
Let
don't
me
pause
pause
it. No, don't pause it.
Yes, pause.
Oh, splice it.
Like-
All right.
All right.
What's your next one for me, Pio?
My next question for you, John, is how would you protect our civilization from the dangers of underpopulation?
I would surgically alter people in the womb to have 4 testicles, so they produce 4 times the sperm cells, so that when they make babies, it's always twins.
I think that'd fix it for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And checkmate, your move. China's taking notes right now.
Yeah, right.
We got-
4 balls.
Oh shit.
We didn't even know we could go there.
For a nation that has developed and unleashed a bioweapon on the globe, you would think they would have thought of that. How would you unbecome gay?
Shit. I'd expose myself to the best parts of women.
Oh?
Yeah, and the worst parts of men. Right? So I'd like habitualize myself to the worst aspects of masculine energy, but the best parts of feminine energy, and then no longer gay.
No longer gay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the fix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Psychological rearranging of the mind.
Correct. Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
So like a conversion camp, perchance.
No, there's no camping.
There's no tents. There's no fucking marshmallows.
Yeah, no, there's no group leader taking you down to the swamp, okay?
To the swamp. Right? Ooh.
How would you make Jared from Subway pay for his sins?
I would buy a $5 foot long. Then I would put it in his ass.
Oh, shit. You'd show him what a foot long feels like for
Yeah.
$5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give him a taste of his own medicine. Or something.
Yeah.
And then public hanging.
Oh. Are you going to keep it in or are you going to remove it? The
Oh, no,
sandwich?
it stays in. The sandwich
Okay,
stays in.
okay. Yeah.
It has to.
Glorious retribution.
Fucking Jared. What a name, too. To
Yeah.
be a fucking pedophile for Subway. Jared.
Okay.
Okay. All right. How would you turn into a superhero? Like, what tragic accident must befall you, and which relative are you sacrificing for your story arc?
Ooh. I'm sacrificing my brother.
For your story arc?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, like, it'd be easier to do than the rest of them.
Okay.
What tragic accident?
Yeah.
Shit. Like a grain elevator explodes.
Okay, what powers are you getting?
And now I get the power of
Grain.
seeds. Alright.
The power of seeds?
Yeah.
You can control seeds?
I not only can I control them, I can produce them.
Okay. So
Right.
you shoot seeds at your hands.
Yeah, so
At
it's
people.
like fucking
And was your
violet flower.
Your catchphrase like "taste my seed" and you just
Yeah.
lunge it at people. They don't know if
Yeah.
if you're gonna defile them
But-
or just throw seeds at them.
My seeds develop into maturity really quickly, right?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, so like I
And then a
shoot
tree.
a vine at you,
okay.
and it instantly like eats your flesh, uses that as energy to grow the vines, right? That like overtake your
Okay.
body, or like
Seeds grow vines.
Yeah, but I get to pick the plant.
Oh,
It just grows
just like
really
in your
fast.
head, or do you have an
Yeah.
inventory?
No, I think it or say it. No, I say it because that's like more superhero-y.
Oak
I'll be
tree.
like, oak tree. Yeah. Shoot it. It hits you. You know, not penetrating, just like hits the surface.
Your seed
And
doesn't
then fucking-
penetrate.
No, it
You
doesn't
only-
shoot hard
you only
enough to go through
You only
bodies.
shoot your seed onto the surface.
Yeah, and it drips down.
Okay.
You know, as it turns into the plant that I shot, and you'll know because I said it out loud, right? And my
hard
brother,
like an oak.
yeah,
your brother.
and my brother would be the one.
Because it was easiest, you said.
Yeah,
But that's the thing though about relative story arcs with the superheroes. Is always the one that they need the most. You know?
I don't need him.
That's my point.
So I gotta pick somebody else.
Well, I mean, you can still pick it, but would that motivate you into becoming a superhero?
Yes. The moment I knew I could shoot seeds
Okay.
at others,
And you would use your powers
Yeah.
instantly for evil.
Yeah,
It would, you'd be a good
whatever
guy.
I wanted.
Oh,
I'm a little,
anti-hero.
a little bit. Mostly hero, but sometimes Daddy's gotta get a little. Okay.
Seed man, eat my seed. Daddy's got. Yikes! Yikes! Okay, Jared
Alright.
from Subway. How? Oh, that's your question. It's not my. It's for
Yeah.
me to answer.
Yeah. How would you make more people enlist after the pandemic?
Probably a terrorist attack on U.S. soil, and then dangers and threats of a nuclear war with Russia. I'd probably do the trick. It doesn't take much.
That was right
You
to the point.
butt fuck the economy. You let the terrorists commit a terrorist act on U.S. soil, and now people are rallied. It's that simple. It's how
Yeah.
they did it with 9/11. They
Yeah.
let them in. Their warning signs were there. Why do these Arabs not care about landing the planes? Nobody asks questions. They let it happen, 100%. And the Pentagon let it happen. That's why they wanted a plane to hit the Pentagon. The accounting department, where all the
Yeah.
money was being, kept track of.
That's right.
Yep.
True
let it happen.
facts.
They let it happen. I got an intense question for you here, Skylar.
Oh yeah.
How would you chuck wood if you were a woodchuck who could chuck wood?
Oh, if I was a woodchuck that could chuck wood,
How would you chuck it?
I'd chuck it with my tail.
If you were a woodchuck, you'd chuck wood with your tail?
Yeah.
How much wood could you chuck with your tail as a woodchuck who could chuck wood?
Probably not that much,
Oh, okay.
but like a
Couple
little
logs.
bit. Yeah, like mulch.
You're going to mulch the wood?
No. I'd be able to launch some mulch.
No.
Okay.
You can only chuck it. You can't
Well,
mulch.
launch, chuck, same difference.
No,
True.
because one of them is short for Charles. The other one is
That doesn't make
launch.
any fucking sense.
It does. Chuck is short for Charles.
That's stupid. Whoever came up with that is dumb.
Yeah, fuck you, everybody who goes by Chuck and your name is Charles. Fuck you.
Yeah. Clearly it should be char. Right? We just shorten it.
For short.
Yeah.
Oh, I made it this time. Sugma.
Yeah. So.
You're just gonna mulch it and launch it.
Yeah.
Woodchucks can't mulch wood, they chuck wood.
How would you stop Timu from corrupting the populace?
This is why question number 3 of me arming the Alzheimer's dementia patients and sending them to China is twofold. That's how I would stop Timu, because Timu would be our LZ, our landing zone. That's where I'm sending the people directly. Timu HQ,
Yeah.
the warehouse.
Okay.
Burn the infrastructure for Timu, and then they spread like a virus throughout China.
He solved it.
It's the only way is
Yeah,
with direct
yeah.
force, because Timu is too powerful. You can't play the game with them. You'll just lose. You got direct force.
You just
Comes
know.
back to my wrecking
Yeah.
ball policy. The banks can't screw you if there are no banks left.
You gotta DDoS them.
No, they'll
Take 'em
DDoS you
out.
back harder. You gotta
Probably.
go to
You
brick
know,
and mortar.
You're right.
Brick
Yeah.
and mortar.
Yeah.
The servers. Get
Yeah.
the servers. Find the server rooms.
Throw bricks at the servers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Get the servers. How would you reinvent water?
I'd make it hallucinogenic.
Water's hallucinogenic.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You're required to drink it
You have to
or you'll die.
drown. I mean,
But like
dehydrate to death.
every time you drink it, it's gonna be like dreaming at night. Right?
For how long? Like if I took a sip from a glass of water, am
Oh,
I like I can't
see-
go to work that day?
No,
Or
no, no,
like-
no. It's like
It's
got
my
that.
water day, boys. Sorry.
It's like time dilation. So, in reality, it takes like 5 minutes, but you just had a vision quest
oh shit.
for like 73 years,
Jesus.
and you just had some water.
At what point would people be like, "This is too much goddamn work"?
No,
Hmm.
you have to live. It
Do it.
doesn't matter. Going to work is too much work.
You can
Okay.
go without water for 2 weeks.
True.
So once
You can put it off for a
you
while.
can do it on the weekends. You know,
Yeah, you could.
Water
you could
day.
be like a part timer.
could be a holiday,
Yeah.
water day. Everybody just gets fucking high on water all day.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like mild a little bit. It's not like as strong.
Well, you said Spirit Quest. How is
Well,
that
it
mild?
depends how much water you have.
Okay.
It's dose dependent.
It's dose dependent. Say
Yeah.
I took one sip. Is that a Spirit Quest?
One sip, you'll feel a little energetic. You know, there'll
Okay.
be a little extra.
If I drink a 16-ounce glass,
If you drink 16 ounces
just
of water,
like down the hatch, like I'm
you just
thirsty.
you chugged it.
Yeah.
You know, walking might be a little
Problematic.
difficult.
How much is it to go on a Spirit Quest?
Like a gallon. If you drink a
In
gallon,
one sitting?
no, in a day. If you
Oh.
drink it stacks,
Oh, oh shit.
and then every 24 hours it clears.
Okay.
So it stacks, right?
Okay.
Like your first drink of the day isn't gonna send you to the spirit realm,
But
but
you
your
drink a gallon.
eighth drink or so, yeah,
That-
you're going places.
That's more than the average daily intake. So it clears every 24 hours, right?
yeah.
So if you drink a gallon within 24 hours,
If you chug a gallon of
then you're
water,
going on a Spirit Quest.
oh yeah, you're going places that most have not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you suffer the effects of hydrotoxicity, which is when you OD on water?
Well, 1 gallon's not gonna do
Are
that.
you sure about that?
If you had more than a gallon, like 3 gallons or
Yeah,
whatever,
when-
enough to kill you.
You're supposed to have like 2 liters a day. A fucking gallon in one sitting. That's a lot of water.
You could do it.
Okay. We can try it. We
You
should
could,
try it.
you could definitely do
Let's
it.
see who could do it. Let's
Chug a
let's
gallon?
get a gallon of water.
I've got a gallon right there.
Of water.
I just
You
have
need
to
the
fill
whole
it up
thing in
and
one
clean it.
sitting.
That would be not fun, but I think I could do it.
You're gonna go on a Spirit Quest. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's like the person that takes like the whole sheet of acid, not just like a tab, right? Like some people are
Heroic
gonna
dose of
take this
water.
too far,
Yeah.
for sure. They're gonna die.
Chase that dragon 3
Yeah.
gallons a day.
Yeah, they're not gonna have enough electrolytes, and they're gonna die. But like,
Would it dilute in things that you cook? And like
Yes.
things like if you make Gatorade,
Yes.
it would be like not. It's
Yes.
just pure water. That's the
water now causes hallucinations.
pure water.
All
water?
all water.
So if I had a Gatorade, which has got a lot of water, that would
Yeah.
cause hallucinations.
Correct, because there's water in
Oh
there.
shit. Okay, that changes a lot
Yeah.
of things.
Heating it up doesn't fix it.
Boiling the water, that
No.
changes so many things.
Yeah, the water's everywhere, and it will make you trip a little bit
So
or a lot.
You're going on a Spirit Quest like once every 2 days. You have, like, you know,
No.
like that's a guarantee.
Yeah, that's
You're
only if you
staying
have too
hydrated.
much, right? Like if you're really going hard,
Hard
being
in the
hydrated.
like if you jog.
yeah, yeah. If you get sweaty and you replenish yourself
That's
in
gonna make
any means, you're gonna be rewarded for the fucking workout that you just did.
that's gonna make marathons a lot more interesting because you'll get the couple
Yeah,
of guys
yeah,
that had
yeah.
a lot of water the day before, and then that one cup sent them
Yeah.
over the edge, and now they're like wandering the fucking.
No, that's okay. They're just running better now.
Are they?
I'm pretty sure.
They're fucking just like it's like their internet dipped and they're just running into a wall. Not going anywhere.
Again, time dilation.
Uh,
They might be tripping balls for like 30 seconds, but like
to them, it's 80 years.
yeah.
Jesus.
They're gonna run that
Like
whole
salvia.
marathon and not even know.
Yeah. Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah.
Water is salvia now.
Water makes
Lord.
you fucked.
All right, what you got for me?
How would you arm yourself in the medieval times?
Like I can't bring
Like-
things back from today into the
No,
medieval times.
no. Like you are a
There.
gladiator, and they're like, pick out the shit you're gonna
Oh
use, bitch.
shit! Okay, well, let me think here. I'm not real big, so wielding something really heavy is probably not a good idea. I think I'd have to go like glass cannon build, right? Like I'm light, and I'd have like a sword of some kind. Let me think with my no. You know what?
Cannon.
Pa-
2 fucking spears,
pa-
and you throw them at the same time.
Yeah.
Either kill
unlimited,
them.
and I got like a back spear, so I can just chuck.
That's not a glass cannon.
Let me think.
You either succeed or you lose. That's what glass cannons.
Yeah, no,
do.
I know what I was going off
So
of
you
what
throw
you
both spears, and either he's dead or
or
you're just unarmed.
Ooh. Or I would go like it'd have to be like I'd have to be fast, right?
Like a scythe.
Right, because I'm not big, so I
Oh,
can't be
okay.
wielding the heavy shit.
So you gotta have like those curved sickle
Sword.
things, right? Like you're on roll.
Am I answering this question, or are you answering this
I'm just
question?
helping.
Stop.
I'm helping you imagine.
No. My imagination is fine. I'm thinking like I'm gonna build something. It's gonna be like nunchucks, but they're spiky.
It's like a mace attached to
Like a morning star kind of thing, but they're smaller.
Oh.
They're a lot smaller. Yeah. they're
handheld
spiky.
morning stars.
Like small ones, yeah.
Okay.
But I'm really bad with nunchucks, so I'd have to learn how to get good at nunchucks.
You got a lot of time. I
Yeah.
think.
I tell medieval times I got a few thousand years.
Yeah,
to figure it out. All right. How would you change public transportation to make it less safe and more fun?
Everybody's got to do shots. Well,
to get on the bus,
to
they have
get
to
on
do
the
a shot.
bus. Yeah,
Okay.
but they're shots of Everclear.
Oh, so you get,
So like
okay,
less fun, more business, right?
get the Mormons trying to travel,
Yeah,
and they just get wrecked.
You're on the wrong bus, buddy.
It's
Yeah.
the only bus. It's public transportation as a whole. All the buses, all the subways, all the trams, trolleys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The only
You're
one,
not driving anyway, right?
The only one that's not taking shots is the driver.
Although, hear me out.
No.
The driver's taking shots. That would fit the criteria of making it less safe and more fun.
Probably not more fun for
If
everybody else.
what if everybody's lit though?
Probably, you're right, but
No shots for the driver.
yeah, no,
Everybody's
we
getting lit.
gotta be safe here. At least enough to like get us from point A
I
to
did
point
say
B.
less safe, not
Well,
unsafe.
less. Okay, so he's allowed to like take like a quarter shot. Okay.
Like a pull.
Yeah.
You can take a
He
pull.
can take one shot
One
for his
pull.
shift, and
Okay.
that's it.
One
right?
pull per passenger. Turn the bus into a drinking
he
game.
He would die, and everybody else on the bus would die as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's just bad in general. All right. How would you defeat yourself?
Easy. Very easy. This is so easy. I would take out I would buy something with my debit card that's worth more than what I have.
So you're just gonna
And
spend,
it would go negative, right?
You're gonna sign a contract.
And then just not pay it back. And then because I don't own anything of value, the repo people would come and take all my shit and then I would just have nothing.
You're getting
And then-
very real with your
and then-
answer here.
I'll become homeless because I don't have any money and because I'm in a lot of debt, and if I do get a job, what I'll do is I'll just become an alcoholic and use that money to buy liquor,
Mm-hmm.
and then eventually I'll drink myself to death. That's how you beat me.
So to beat John, all you have to do is A, unstabilize his finances, and B, give him liquor to replace that.
Yep. That's like crazy realistic. That's exactly how it would go down. How would you redesign the U.S. tax code?
It's random now.
You get random rates for random people?
Yeah,
Like it's like
sporadic. It keeps you guessing. You never know.
what are the numbers up to? Say I sit down at this tax booth, right? And I
Like,
push a button
no,
to determine what my taxes are going to be.
It's so random you can get reverse taxes.
Oh shit!
Right? So like you could go to pay your taxes, spin the fucking wheel, and you could make money,
So you're gonna.
or you could lose everything.
So you're telling me you're gonna redesign the U.S. tax code into a slot machine based on your
but like-
income?
like,
okay.
No. It's like a fair slot machine,
Oh,
right? It's completely without feeling toward anybody or a certain population.
the house doesn't win.
It's 50-50.
Okay.
Right? The odds are perfect.
What are the
You
limits?
could get a bonus or you could lose everything.
What are the limits on it? Is it like income tax negative 100% to 100% of your income?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So
The
you're
whole
either
range.
double or nothing, baby.
Yeah, kind of. You
Okay.
could hit double. It's a rarity. It's like winning the lottery.
Oh shit.
Most people, they make a little or they lose a lot.
Well, every once in a while.
And that's how we subsidize
Okay.
taxes.
Turn it into gambling. I am so down with this.
You know, it could
Fuck
be on
yeah.
a win streak.
Oh shit. Gotta keep spinning that, baby. I got multiple
Gotta
incomes,
keep
multiple
paying
businesses.
Every year you only get one spin, though. Unless you pay us for more.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I see this next question.
How would you make Brett cry?
Okay. Well, the listeners and viewers don't really know him as well as we do, but I feel like it would be harder than I think it would be. Now, but it comes up with the question: does a tree, when a tree falls in the forest, doesn't make noise? You know, it's the same concept. Are we gonna know?
Did
You
he
know?
cry? No, you gotta make him.
So
In
he's got
front
to
of
do it
you.
in. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could bribe. I'll bribe somebody, some chick that he's got like a crush on or something. I'll bribe them to
okay.
toy with him in front of me.
Oh. Ooh.
And then get them to like rip his heart out of his chest, right,
Okay.
right in front of me, and
Yeah.
then on top of that, I'm gonna kick him in the nuts.
Okay.
And I might get a tear, beat him while he's down or something.
Yeah.
Pay his parents, one of his parents,
Yeah.
to be like, sorry, I died, or
Yeah. Convince somebody to love him.
and then
And
take
then
it all away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, convince them to go the extra mile, not just toy with them. Go the extra mile, commit for a full month, and then go away.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I think you might be able to do it.
I don't have enough money, I don't think, but maybe I can find somebody cheap,
Yeah.
just
yeah.
a prostitute. He wouldn't know. He wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah.
Shit. There we go. Easy. Easy peasy. Just there's only a financial barrier. That's it. How would you go about cooking an egg if you had to invent a new way to do it? New way to cook an egg. How you doing it?
Oh. All right. So eggs, they cook at regular heat temps, right? So we just gotta
Whatever that means.
we just gotta make heat happen,
Okay.
right? And what's hotter?
What's hotter? I don't.
I blanked. I was trying.
Okay.
I
Okay.
thought I had something to say after what I said,
You don't.
and I didn't. There was nothing to
Well,
save the day.
Come
there.
up with something new then.
All right.
You gotta cook an egg a new way. I already got one.
we just move the egg closer to the sun.
Oh shit! Out of the Earth's atmosphere.
And that would cook it.
That would cook it.
Yeah.
Okay. Space
Yeah.
eggs.
Yeah. Take that, Elon Musk.
Yeah, he's not making eggs, that son of a bitch. I was gonna say friction would do it too. You just rub the egg really hard on something. Really fast. Friction cooked that egg.
Yeah.
But space one's a lot cooler.
Thank
Space the eggs.
Yeah.
I like it.
Sun the eggs.
You looking for some
Egg sunning.
cosmic scrambled,
Oh shit.
galactic boiled,
Sounds like weed.
interstellar omelets, baby?
That still sounds like weed.
Interstellar
You
omelet.
wanna
It's a
smoke
new
on some-
strain.
It is.
Oh shit.
How would you domesticate the undomesticatable?
Okay.
So like,
For context, there's a scene in, I think it's the second Men in Black movie where Rip Torn, the old guy, that's the actor's name, said something like, grab him by the horns, hump him into submission. That's how you domesticate the undomesticatable. It's the same advice I gave my little brother. We were playing Ark Survival Evolved. He's like, how do you tame dinosaurs? I'm like, does it have horns? Yeah. You grab it by the horns and you hump it into submission.
Okay. What if it doesn't have horns?
Then you can't do it.
Okay.
They gotta have horns.
They have to have horns.
They have to have
be
horns.
domesticated.
Yes.
You heard it
Yes.
here. Yeah.
That's how you domesticate the undomesticatable. So, like, a rhino, you could do it.
Yeah, because they
Couldn't do it to a bear, though.
Yeah. No,
Bear ain't got horns.
they're hornless.
What else has got horns?
That might be horny.
Horned toad,
but not horn.
great horned owl. Those are domesticatable with my patented domestication method. I call it the Rip Torn theory.
Jesus Christ.
How would you go about cooking an egg? No, I already asked that.
The moon.
Space egg. I'm sorry. How would you make a better mousetrap?
Once it killed the mouse, it like flings it.
Tosses it
Yeah.
into like a garbage or just like a wave?
No, just in the air. A good amount. Right?
Gats down this mouse,
Yeah,
chucks
just-
it to the
It
sky.
just flings it. You know?
So then you know it's working.
Yeah.
Wow, there's mice, dead mice in the air.
It
Trap
doesn't.
must be
No,
working.
take it back. It doesn't even kill them. It just takes them and fucking whips them into the field. Right?
Okay.
Like, yeah.
And then
yeah.
they come back and it does it again.
Yeah. Throws them like 137 feet.
Exactly. Real specific. All right. So
Yeah.
it's humane because it keeps them alive, and
Yeah.
it's fun
They get to experience flight. Yeah.
that they would otherwise only experience when a bird grabs them.
But yeah, you get it. How would you brew the perfect alcohol, John?
I don't know anything about brewing, but
What flavors
I had
would
to-
it be?
Oh,
What would you make the alcohol out of? How
it would
you
be
make it perfect.
the perfect beer. It would be, I would call it canned bread, and it would just taste like Budweiser.
I hate you in more ways than one can comprehend.
That's all you need. People know exactly what you're getting, and they're not being lied to. And it's not some long ass name with a lot of history behind it. No, canned bread, and it's just Budweiser on the inside. You just drink it. That tastes like Breadweiser, and then
Breadweiser.
Breadweiser tastes like Breadweiser. That could be the slogan. Canned bread tastes like Breadweiser.
Jesus.
That or find a way to like ferment fucking broccoli cheddar soup because that shit's fire. Put that in a can. So you just drink it like, oh, my alcoholic soups. Oh my god, that's the answer. Alcoholic soup. You want chicken noodle?
It'll get
Little
you
alcohol
drunk.
in there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some sort of flavorless alcohol in the chicken noodle soup.
So
Vodka.
you're- Okay.
Done.
Flavorless alcohol is
Yeah.
the perfect alcohol.
Yep, because then you can add it to anything and you
You
wouldn't
can
taste.
sneak it into things.
Oh, you can sneak it into things easy, and I would market it specifically in soups, but we would sell bare bottles of
Okay.
flavorless alcohol.
I think it'd be extra flammable.
Yeah,
Yeah, if it
it's
was
like 90 proof.
flavorless, yeah, you can't bring it within 100 feet of a light switch.
Just detonate. Jesus. How would you design? Oh my God! How would you design man if you were a god? Because they say that we were made in God's image. So,
If I was a god and I was designing a creature, right? I think I'd make them similar to how we are,
okay.
but we're gonna get rid of the feet and replace them with hands.
Okay.
Right? I want the same abilities
As monkeys.
as monkeys. Good example,
Okay.
right? Like we're taking back what we lost. Okay.
We are the monsters outside of Eden. It is the monkeys
Yeah.
who were designed in God's image.
Yeah. But like we're gonna also increase the cock and pussy count, right?
What do you mean?
Right. So not only do we have the functionality of our hands, but for our feet, but now we have 2 dicks if you're a guy, and 2 vaginas if you're a female.
To make twins.
Double the pleasure, right?
And double the babies, right? Making twins, thus
No,
solving China's
one uterus.
overpopulation. Underpopulation.
1 uterus, 2 pussies, 2 cocks, double orgasms. That's how I'm making the race.
Okay.
If
Okay.
I was God.
Jesus. He created us in our image, and then they see you. One cock has feet. What is this freak?
Right. How would you make traffic more hospitable?
The Los Angeles Police Department has a device they mount on the front of cars. In a high-speed chase, it's like a net, and it comes down and extends, and it catches underneath one of the car's rear tires and bundles it up, and the car stops.
Okay.
Mandate that on all vehicles.
So you can just capture people.
But you only get one.
You get one capture.
You get one, so you got to make sure it's worth it. And nobody wants to be the guy that gets their one thing spent on. Like, it's spent on them,
Oh, so everybody's got a gun, but you only got 1 bullet.
basically.
Okay.
So if you're being a jackass on the road, just know there's a lot of people that could be like, this is the guy I'm going to get. So people are going to be more
I think that's about the most humanitarian thing I've heard ever.
out of my mouth. What, weaponizing the homeless wasn't good enough? How about the elderly? Humanitarian as fuck, baby. All right. How would you change the national anthem to fit modern times? You know, because it says like rockets, red glare, bombs bursting in air. Something like those old timey words. I mean, those ones weren't specifically old timey words, but you people, you know the national anthem. You know what I'm talking about. It's like old timey.
Yeah, it's old as fuck. So like Taylor Swift and Travis Scott would
Collab?
Yeah, they'd collab, right?
Okay.
Like polar opposites,
Okay.
you know, and they'd make the perfect American anthem. But it'd be in Sanskrit, right? So
Okay.
like, if people have to decipher it, it's not just like available to everybody.
The only people that
Only people that put in the work to know
so
what the
people
anthem's
from
about.
India
No,
that read
'cause
Sanskrit.
they don't even speak that there.
Because it's a writing, not a speaking word.
Correct, but
But they
they
can read
can't.
it.
No, they can't.
What?
Yeah,
They invented
a
the
regular Punjabi Indian man is not going to be reading Sanskrit. No, that's like you need a doctorate to understand.
Says like Latin in our.
It's a dead language that only some can decipher.
Oh.
Yeah. Right. It's like
Is it on Google Translate though?
No.
Are you sure?
It probably is, but we're gonna pretend it's not.
We're gonna pretend it's not. We're gonna take Sanskrit out of
Yeah.
Google Translate.
Yeah, and it's gonna be performed exclusively in mumble rap. So it's mumble rapped Sanskrit.
Where does Taylor Swift come in?
She's the singer.
She's mumble rapping?
She's mumble rapping with Travis Scott.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. In Sanskrit, our new national anthem. Yep.
Good Lord. All right.
How would you prevent global warming?
Easy. I would start freezing water. Checkmate.
We just bring the hot into the fridge.
Everybody knows that ice makes things cold. We just make more ice.
More ice.
More ice.
The foreigners
Sure,
got scared.
You sure I'm not up by one? Oh yeah, you right. Yeah, I would just make more ice. I'd pack it into the pools. We just have like dry ice machines dumping shit into the oceans.
Yeah.
Twofold. It would flood the planet and make it cooler at the same time. No more Florida, no more California.
And illegal immigrants would leave.
Why?
More ice.
Okay. How would you have won the Vietnam War for the U.S.?
I would have planted more trees rather than burning the trees down.
More trees?
Yeah.
Explain. Why more trees?
Because they couldn't hide. If we had better trees than they did.
Okay. Okay. We got superior tree genetics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ours are bigger and stronger than your trees. You
Okay.
can't hide in the trees because the only trees around are our trees.
So they'd be like really tall. All the leaves would be up top, and you couldn't reach them. Type trees.
They'd be better trees than what they got. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's how I'd
introduce
win.
invasive species of plant.
Yeah. It works more efficiently than napalm. And that's the only reason they won. Our napalm wasn't strong enough.
Okay.
They were able to hide in the trees better than we were able to destroy them. So, having better trees means that we just win. Yeah?
Okay. It was your answer. It was a question I did ask you.
How would you go about mandatory gun ownership?
I would give everybody guns and
But-
make it so that it was mandatory.
Does everybody have the same gun?
No.
Or, like, do babies have a certain gun and teenagers have a different one?
Everybody is given a gun at birth,
Okay.
and for them to get a different, better gun, like they're all given like really shitty piece of shit zip guns, which are like little tiny little things that don't really work.
Yeah.
They get one of them at birth to defend themselves and or ascend their house by taking out other members of their house.
So it's like gun game?
It's like Game of Thrones, but with guns. And in
And
order
gun
to get
game?
better guns, they have to
Yeah,
either...
you gotta cap somebody, and then you get
No.
a better gun.
No. Until you get the gun with the golden gun at the end, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, it would be gun game.
gun game.
Gun game.
Everybody gets
A shitty gun
a
at the
shitty
start,
gun, and then once you kill another person,
you get a better gun. Yes.
okay.
And the people that rule the world are the people that killed the most people.
Hitler.
So,
is
not
up
too
there.
unlike today. It's just that how everybody's got guns. Bro, you still got that zip gun? You ain't pop your gun cherry yet? you ain't killed
Killed a
nobody?
man.
Oh, shit. How would you defeat Super Yay, enslaver and defiler of the Jewish people, in a battle to the death?
Oh shit.
He comes at you with that fucking mask that he was wearing. You know the one? He's bald, like the bald mask.
Alright, so first I tackle him.
Tackle his ass.
Alright, pin him to the ground.
He's swinging back.
give him
Immediately,
yeah,
he's swinging back.
it's okay.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I pinned his fucking little arms with my legs, right?
All
He's
his
pinned
limbs.
to the earth,
Okay.
and I circumcise him
With
a second time,
what?
right? We remove
What?
more skin.
How are you pinning all his arms and legs down? How are you doing that?
I got a knife.
One knife to pin all of his arms and legs down.
It's all I need.
Okay.
Yeah. We stab him between the C5 and the C4 vertebrae.
Okay, you
And we
paralyze him.
paralyze
Oh,
him,
okay.
right?
Okay.
Yeah,
And then you
yeah.
circumcise him.
And then we give him another circumcision.
It's a battle
right?
to the death, though. You gotta kill him. Super.
Yeah,
So how you
but
gonna
like,
finish?
he's gonna die of old age, but we're getting there. All right?
You're just gonna wait. You're gonna.
I'm
You're
gonna
paralyze him,
him,
circumcise him,
circumcise him
and
a
then
second
like God
time.
take him.
And then you're pretty close, right? We're
Wait
gonna
till the
put him on the
rapture.
cross.
Oh,
right?
you're gonna crucify
Nails
him.
through hands.
Okay.
Yeah, and through
Just
his
like
ankles.
the Jewish people did with Jesus.
Yeah. Fitting.
Poetic. Jesus Christ.
You weren't ready for that, were you?
You scroll up more. More. Yeah, your questions.
How would you have done Hiroshima and Nagasaki differently?
I would have used dirty bombs instead. More radiation. People already think that people can't live there. Might as well, let those people be right.
Make it the case.
Yes.
Okay.
You're willing to villainize so easily? I'll make sure that the villain is here. And real. Dirty bombs. A lot more. 2 bombs per city.
Oh, there you go.
I also wouldn't have targeted Hiroshima or Nagasaki. I think I would have gone straight to Tokyo.
Yeah.
God damn these people.
Be loud today.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to pick up, but these fucking people upstairs keep dropping shit.
Dropping shit.
Oh,
And before
man.
they were like hammering. I don't understand.
I think I know what they were doing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What were they doing?
They were reenacting Stomp, the band, the music production, They were hitting things. Definitely they were not fucking.
It didn't sound like fucking.
How would you make lighters more suited for igniting water? You can't
Ooh.
change the water, you gotta change the lighter.
Being that I'm basically a physicist, I would add more
Your fucking
fuel.
salvia quest? What do you mean? You're
I'd add more fuel to the lighter,
Okay.
right? And when you went to strike it to ignite it,
Mhm.
it'd be in 2 stages. The first stage would be a release of fuel. Okay. Again, we're doubling up, tripling up on the fuel capacity of a lighter.
Okay.
You stroke the lighter. First, it pees out fuel, right?
You stroke it and it pees.
Yeah.
Okay.
The oil,
The goo, the
yeah.
fuel.
the fuel that's separate from water, right?
Okay.
It floats and shit. So, like, it shoots it out and then it ignites it. So, you spray your fuel onto the water.
Okay. 2-stage.
And
you're
then the
saturating.
second one launches the sparks that ignite the spray.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 2-stage, you're
It's like
going
a
with-
skunk.
Yeah, saturating the water
Yeah.
with the fuel so you can light it. All right.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
Those
now,
lighters are to be exclusively used on water and nothing
No.
else.
light your cigarettes.
With that,
Just
you'd have to
stop being
you'd
a
have to-
pussy.
if you were like
Yeah,
down,
you
like
go
okay,
like-
hear me out.
You hold your cigarette way out here.
Yeah.
And you go.
Yeah. Because if you were like
Yeah.
up here and you could spray your face.
Yeah, you don't do it on
No.
your face. We're adapting.
You don't want to. Yeah. Or like say like people lean in, somebody else is gonna light, and they spray them in the face. Their eyes accidentally
yeah.
light them up. That'd be bad.
Yeah, you
Don't want
can't
that.
smoke next to other smokers. Or
It's okay.
any active
Most
fire.
smokers don't smoke next to other smokers either. They smoke next to people with asthma.
Yeah. How would you fix Gen Z?
Gen Z, that's the Zoomers, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Most recent motherfuckers.
like my little brother and my cousin's generation. Let me think. How would I fix it? What I've noticed the trend is like as the generations like go, they just get dumber and dumber.
Okay.
So how I would fix them is a better education system. That would go a long way. It would improve each generation after. You know, not this trend where each generation after is getting worse and worse and worse. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Those are educational curriculums that have been getting more about
Wacky.
politics and less about
Yeah.
actually learning important things. Yeah. Home ec classes are disappearing. I sound old as fuck talking about this, but like, come on, it is a little true. I don't know how to do my taxes. No, that's not true.
That's what TurboTax is for.
That's what TurboTax is for. Yeah, but we had a personal finance class for my school, and I think I heard a rumor that they did away with it. I'm not sure how true that is. I hope not, because that was important. They taught you how to like actually do financial shit, like here's how you do loans, here's how you finance things, how you make a budget, how you do checks, how you
I didn't
important
have
stuff.
that at my school.
They had home ec classes too, where they taught us how to cook and shit, and then they got rid of them because kids kept failing because they didn't want to do it. So you would also have to motivate the kids
Hell yeah.
a little better. There's ways to do it. Education system, you fix that shit. That, or you could weaponize Gen Z, right? Take all of their ADHD energy and just give them hand grenades. They won't know where to throw them. And neither will the enemy. They won't know where they're throwing them either. Two options there. Fix education or give them grenades. How would you rob a bank? You know, there's like two different... You could do it stealth or you could do it like hostages going loud. The stealth way usually nets more money.
Shit.
You played Payday, you know.
In order to rob the bank, I would become the bank. I would start a bank,
Oh, okay.
right?
Okay. It just morphs into a building. Whoa.
Yeah, and then I would get into a contractual agreement with the bank that I'm trying to rob on the terms of a loan, right?
Okay.
And I'd take their money, but I wouldn't give them anything in return.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'd steal from the bank as a bank
So you take a
using
white
legal
collar.
terms.
White
Yeah,
collar
yeah,
route.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
They'll be like, oh shit, we're a failing bank. I'm a bank. Let's do a merger. You know, you move your bank stuff to my bank, and I'll help you out.
Okay.
Right.
And then you don't
But
actually.
then I just take your bank
Mm.
and run.
And then you take all the banks.
I'm a
And
bank.
then if you ever get in
tanker.
trouble, the government will bail you out.
Correct. I take
Okay.
the banks just like Chase.
You know who you are.
How would you distribute IQ points to the populace?
Does that mean make them smarter or just like...
You could, or you can make them worse off.
Oh,
right?
I see. Okay.
Right? So, like, everybody gets, if you're at, like, 50 points, right? For the sake of the analogy,
Yeah.
you're, like, moderately intelligent. But if you got, like, 80 points, you're really smart. If you're at 100 points, you're God.
Okay.
If you're sub 50 points, you slowly get stupider.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, I see.
How
Right.
are you handing out these points?
Okay. I wouldn't change the IQ tests, and we would also merge EIQ, or the EQ, which is the emotional quota.
Sure.
Merge those two tests so that they would come out with a, like, co-op score that's combined, a collaborative score. Yeah, the IEQ. IEQ kind of rolls off the tongue a little bit. EIQ, IEQ,
Yeah.
whatever,
I
something like that.
starts with I, not with E.
Yeah. QEI, quota of emotional intelligence. Oh shit, that could be a thing. Anyway, I would merge them, and then on top of that, what I would do is like I would set like limits, right? Like people would have to test to a certain degree to be allowed to make decisions for themselves. So if you're below 80 EIQ intelligence, you can't wipe your own ass.
I think you misunderstood the question.
Um,
You get to hand out the IQ points.
oh, I'm only.
Who are you giving them to?
I'm giving.
How are you giving them out?
Oh.
What's the IQ structure?
I'm giving same test, and for those who don't reach 80 IQ through the test, they don't get an IQ.
You're just gonna make them die?
Yeah. What?
If you don't have an IQ, you're dead.
That's not what IQ means.
Yes, it is.
You mean okay? You're meaning I'm not doing it on paper. I'm actually controlling the intelligence of the
Who
population.
are you giving the IQ?
Okay,
Right?
I am.
Are you giving the Jews more IQ?
I'm giving. Here's what I'm doing. Here's what I'm
Okay,
doing.
how are you distributing IQ points?
I'm gonna do it by touch.
Okay.
So like, if I touch you, I can decide to give you more IQ points or give you less.
No, you get to hand them out. In
I know.
general.
That's how I do it.
You touch people?
Yeah, I get to
What
like.
about children?
They all come to me. Everyone come. They line up out my house. I'm like a guru or something, and I touch them on the forehead like this, and I give or take away
So
IQ.
people make a pilgrimage to bring you their infants.
And I can make
And
them
then-
smart or stupid. Yes.
You touch an infant,
Yep.
make it smart or stupid.
Yep. And it's all based on the presents, the tributes that the family brings to me. If I like the tribute or not, they get a smart kid. Perfect.
Gee.
Down more. Yep, there it is. Told you my questions were a little terroristy. How would you hijack an airplane and get away with it? You're not crashing it into any buildings, just to be clear. You're stealing a plane.
Stealing it?
But you're hijacking it so it is in flight.
Oh.
It's not on the ground.
With a net from a submarine. Right?
Okay, and you're going to force it to land in the ocean.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's mine now.
I caught it myself.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
submarine that normally shoots nuclear missiles
It's going to shoot plane
doesn't
nets.
shoot a nuclear missile this time. Instead, it's just a big ass net, and it catches airliners.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, yeah. And we're highly corruptible, so you can pay us to take out your adversaries.
We're looking at you, Russia. You like to shoot down planes all the time. All right, I have a proposal for you.
Yeah.
We're over an hour. Do we want to finish or do we want to pick
No.
our next two favorites
Let's just
and then finish? Well, let's just go through the rest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think we're not that far
Alright.
away. Okay. How would you use genetic engineering to better the population?
I would make everybody stronger, faster, smarter, sexier. Just like everything about the best people that we got. The ones who are the hottest, the ones who are the strongest, fastest, smartest.
Yeah.
You could do all that with CRISPR. Make them more disease resistant. Make them more, or alternatively, you want a subservient slave race. Make them more prone to certain things.
To
Manipulate it
suggest
that
you.
way. You have more
Yeah.
prone to suggestion, more prone to a certain virus that you have the cure for.
Ooh. So are you
Control their
enslaving?
numbers.
But this is sort of
Either
better
one.
the
Hey,
population.
better my population. I'll pick and choose, just like the guru part with the IQ, but with genetic testing.
Oh shit.
If I don't like the parents, they get genetically modified to be like a cripple. Not that there's anything wrong with cripples.
Just like God.
How would you operate a forklift with such a manner that you set a precedent for future forklift safety training videos?
Oh.
Now, I have done forklift safety training videos, so I could tell you if it's already a thing or not.
Okay. I got it. All right, you pull up to the back of the semi,
Yeah.
right? And you take out the pallet,
Okay.
okay? And as you're like pulling back to raise your whatever's,
Yeah.
it goes too fast, and it fucking catapults.
Launches it.
Yeah,
You'd have to modify your forklift. So you're gonna modify the forklift
Yeah.
to turn into a catapult.
yeah. The forks move up really fast, right? Like abnormally fast. I tell the company it's better for productivity.
So they give you really fast moving
Yeah,
up and down
up and down Z.
on the forklift. Okay.
Speed controls
For the
unlocked.
tines.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So I pick up like a pallet of bricks or like other heavy things, right? And I fucking rip that stick back and I just scatter shot the
Okay.
people behind me.
So now the safety precedent will be: don't turn your forklift into a catapult.
Yeah. Be careful
Okay.
with the speed of lifting things. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that might already be on it, but turning your forklift into a catapult for
You
sure.
don't do it too fast because you could harm the
You
others.
can turn it
behind
into
you.
a forklift or
a
a catapult.
catapult lift. Exactly, you get it. How would you heat a frozen hot pocket to eating temperature with nothing but your body?
All right. So, for context, I'm not gay, but there's a reason why people use rectal thermometers. It's because it's the hottest part of your body you can access via a hole. So, I would make sure I'm getting good and feverish. Like I gotta have an internal body
Okay,
temperature
okay.
that's hot,
Yo,
and then I would shove the hot pocket in my ass, and then go for a run. Really heat the body up.
eating temperature.
Yep,
You
yep.
can eat
And
it
then
after that,
it'll
too?
cook in a package. It'll cook,
Oh,
and then I'll pull
yeah,
it out
there you go.
and then eat it. Yeah.
That small plastic sheath saves it.
Saves a lot of things from going into the ass. How would you make planes deadly again?
They're already deadly.
How would you? Yeah.
I
but
just
like-
make Boeing a better company to make more planes, right? The more Boeing planes we have in the sky, the less safe you are at night.
got another question. That has to do with Boeing later on. Just skip past it though. Don't read it right now. Don't
Okay,
read
you
it right
don't
now.
do it right now.
No. We're gonna do your next question. Just fly. Your solution was more Boeing airplanes. All right.
How would you go about seasoning and cooking a giraffe for your tribe?
Oh shit, dude. I reckon giraffe. They're real long, so instead of making ribs, I'd make necks. Where it's the vertebrae of the neck, chop the head, stem it. They're not ribs, they're grilled necks. Put some sauce on there, some dry rub and shit. Yes, sir.
Alright. Fair enough.
How would you use snakes to write yourself into an elderly woman's will and rob her grandchildren of their inheritance? You gotta use snakes.
Oh, okay, so I'd take a snake.
Yeah.
Right? One of the venomous ones that like sprays, you know?
Yeah, the spinning
Yeah.
cobra.
I'd spit it directly into that grandmother's vision, right? Directly into the eyes.
Okay,
Okay, blind her
okay,
effectively.
okay.
Yeah. And then at that point, she's already scared, right? I blinded her. I broke into her house with a snake, blinded her. All I'm asking for is a signature on this contract that gives me, the inheritance. So
Yeah.
it's just like,
Quick, sign this.
sign, Granny, sign. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
She's got dementia, so she won't notice that she's blind.
Well, she'll be
I
scared.
can't remember being blind.
Yeah.
She'll be scared. Sign this so I can get the cure for your blindness. Oh.
Oh, there
Hey.
you go. Somali pirate that shit.
Fuck yeah.
How would you deal with child predators if you were Chris Hansen?
Ooh, one of two things pops into my head. Either I'd be like, I have a scene right over here, and then they sit down and I pull a gun.
Okay.
Or yeah, right. And then I, get them on the spot once we, present the evidence and shit. Or I'd be like, have a seat over here, and what it'll be is like a I don't know what they're called, but it's like one of them. You put your heads and your hands in the old timey, trap you.
Yeah.
The stockade thing.
I think you're right.
Yeah, do that, and then what I would have happen is I would release a bunch of. It would be in the middle of a prison, and they would be naked, and I would just have all the guards
masking.
Yeah, they would just for a child predator. Yeah, that already happens. Let's just make it easier.
Yeah,
know.
No, I like it.
Yeah. So gun or that, one of the two.
See, I feel like you should make it a contest.
Who can rape the child predator harder? Jesus. What do you mean?
You
Make
get,
it a contest.
Yeah, you get like a fucking Target gift card. If you can, kill the child predator.
Target gift card. Pack of Newports. Jesus. I use my Boeing question. How would you rat on your employers at Boeing so that they don't suicide you? Sorry, suicide.
Oh shit. I'd probably use rats, right? Like
Store the information on rats.
Yeah, I'd shave the words into them.
You become a Pied Piper.
No. I'd capture
Bring all the rats to court.
I'd capture them, and then I'd shave the secrets onto the mouse or the rat, right?
Okay.
And then I'd send it at journalists,
Okay.
Yeah.
But you got to make sure that Boeing doesn't suicide you. So how are you going to prevent that?
Well,
they won't know that it's you.
They won't know because who's carving rats? Not the engineer at Boeing. That's a crazy person to suspect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Surely we don't let these people build airplanes that turn out faulty.
Yeah. So I confuse them with my position of power.
Okay.
And I'm carving rats.
Carving rats. Like how you changed from shaving to carving. You're carving these rats. All right.
How would you defeat a polar bear armed only with a pocket pussy?
Oh, this is easy. All right. So I think this is a documented case where. Hear me out. So a dude was getting attacked by a bear, and what he decided to do is the bear was coming, and he was like, you know what? I'm probably going to get bit anyway. I'm going to shove my arm down the bear's throat. I would do that, but I'd be wearing the pocket pussy as like a sleeve because the polar bear keep my polar bear teeth from getting me.
Yeah, okay.
Fucking. And then because it's in there, I would find a way to get my hand out and leave the pocket pussy in there so it chokes the polar bear.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Done. Polar bear dead.
He solved the puzzle.
Didn't stand a chance. I had the answer to that the second I read the question before you even read it, and I was like, "Yep, I know exactly what I'm doing here." How would you beat me in a game of dumbest co-host?
I already won.
Maybe I'm too stupid to know that you won. Checkmate. Check fucking mate, bitch.
I'd ask you a calculus question.
And that beats me because I wouldn't know the wait, what? How? Okay, explain.
I ask you a question in a field that you're
an expert in.
The worst in, right?
Okay.
And that exposes you as being the dumbest co-host.
The competition is to prove that you're the dumber.
Oh, I'm
co-host.
dumber?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I'd show both my nipples simultaneously.
Right now? You could just say the N-word live. That would probably do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But popping out the nips.
Flash the
being
camera.
more effective.
All right.
How would you jump over the Grand Canyon?
With my legs. No, I would do it. I would go the extra mile. I had to be in a rocket car, and have a ramp that's like the angle is way steep. So I would jump over the Grand Canyon, but not across it.
Okay, so you're just
Yeah.
falling in.
Yep.
You're stepping higher.
Yeah. I would
In
be
the rim.
over the Grand
Yeah.
Canyon. It would not be across it. So,
Yeah.
Boom.
You wouldn't be the first.
Definitely not. But I won't be the last either. But I will be the most memorable. Get SpaceX to make me a rocket to go over the Grand Canyon and then fall into it. Hell yeah. How would you unadopt a starving child from a third world country? You don't want him anymore. He's
Oh,
skinny.
send back to sender, right?
Return to
Like,
sender. You just put him in a
yeah.
box.
No.
What if they say no takesies backsies?
Hard to take them back after they're already flying through your kitchen window.
They don't have kitchens, remember? Starving.
Oh. You're right. I airdrop them.
You would airdrop
Like
them, tell no
aid.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Personal plane with my child that don't care for too much.
Not anymore. Yeah.
Fly over their village, drop them through the roof.
Okay, that'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah. That'll get the message across.
All right, your last question.
How would you escape your circumcision if you were fully aware during the time?
I would somehow get a hold of the device and hold my own penis hostage. Y'all don't leave. I'm just going to clip this thing off. Nobody wants to see a baby clip their own dick off. In fact, you could probably bleed out from it, I reckon. So I would
Folks.
hold my own penis hostage.
Folks, we got him.
The baby just needs to hold it.
He told everybody here that he is circumcised. Close your eyes.
Oh,
Imagine
shit.
that.
Oh, shit. I got you baited. Oh, no. I don't produce dick cheese. Darn. Fucking moron. It makes my last question seem really stupid. How would you steal the moon? Not the same level. Not the same level at all.
How would I steal the moon?
How would you steal the moon? Like how Gru shrunk it to steal
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Despicable Me. How
No.
are you stealing it?
I'm going to make the earth lighter
And it would
so
suck
that we
into
can
you.
float upwards toward the moon.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
And you just grab it.
Kumbaya, we're one with the moon now.
One with the moon gods. They have showed us the way. It's just a lot of people would translate that as the rapture. They're going up, and you're just up there. You're wearing like a thief outfit, you know, doing the step where you're like
Yeah,
sneak
yeah.
stepping.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that fucking moon.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, we've hit 1 hour 18 minutes. Pull up the assets. That's Discord. You open Discord. Oh. Welcome back to the Counterfeit Intelligence Podcast. Skylar clicked the fucking X for the camera rather than the goddamn X for Discord. you son of a
Whoopsie
bitch.
doopsie.
Thank God the video is saved. Or,
Yeah, for real.
This
Yeah,
would have been
we-
our final episode.
We almost ended that shit.
Jesus.
But we're on the internet at places.
We are.
Like on YouTube.
Counterfeit Intelligence, use your proper grammar to find us. Look for the brain.
There'll be a brain on all the other ones too.
Yeah, there's brains everywhere. We got brains.
We on Spotify. That's where we upload.
Yup.
Same as YouTube.
Same as
Exact same.
It's identical. The descriptions might be a little different, but you don't get a Q&A poll on YouTube. But you should definitely check out Spotify and do our Q&A polls. They're fun.
Yeah.
They're a good time.
We put a lot of love and adoration
God
into our
damn
polls.
right. They're available until Christmas every year.
Yeah.
Find us on Twitter or X.
At the same thing as our Spotify or YouTube, Counterfeit Intelligence, or our handle of CI Pod Official with a capital CIP and O.
Find us on Instagram And Facebook. They're one and the same.
You.
Counter Intel Podcast. No caps, no spaces. Do it for the brain. Look for our ugly mugs in some of the videos. We on Reels. We doing shit.
And lastly, we on the Tiki-Taki
Tiki-Taki.
at Counterfeit Intelligence. No caps, no spaces.
Yes, sir. We posting. We posting twice a week. Tiki-Takis. We making them. They funny. They are clips of our show. Some of them.
Yup.
Yo. Go watch our shit. Tell other people about our shit. You gotta see our shit, blood.
Goddamn.
Goddamn. Hope you enjoyed. Definitely check out our past episodes.
Yeah.
And check out this one if you haven't already.
If you enjoyed what we've been doing here, what we've been putting on for the peoples, spread that around. Tell
Like an
the people.
STD.
Yeah.
You tested positive for counterfeit intelligence, baby.
Send that to others.
Give them STDs.
You heard it here first. Counterfeit Intelligence Podcast. Signing off.
Hey, Skylo, did you know that under your skin there's a skeleton?